to perform some statistical analysis to fix those gaps. So one of the things we're going to do is to calculate the sum. We're going to calculate the average. We're going to calculate median, mode, and the rest of them. So let's start with the sum first. So anytime you want to perform calculation in Excel, you have to put your equal to sign first. Now we want to calculate the sum of population served. I will just put my cursor in column H and hit enter on my keyboard so that we can get, okay, I'll put sum. Then on the sum, you double click on it and then put my cursor in column H. It will give us the sum of population served. So we can say sum of population served. So the sum of population served is that amount of people. Does that make sense? So we can go ahead to find the average. I'll put my equal to sign. Then we're going to look at average now. You just start typing the formula average. Excel will automatically show you the calculation you want to perform. You double click on it. Once the bracket opens, then you will click on column H again, which is population served, and hit enter on your keyboard. It will give us the average of the population that has been served. For us to get the median, we want to get the median now, median of population served. I'll just go equal to again, then start typing the word median, double click on it. Once the bracket is open, click on column H, which is population served, hit enter, it will give us the median. The same thing for mode, equal to mode, we have our mode here, click on column H, population served, enter, we'll get our mode. I would also like us to get our maximum population served. Population served. So let's look at the maximum equals to, remember, max. Then we're going to look at column H again. We want to look at the maximum value. That's the maximum value. We also want to look at the minimum value of population served. Which should be, the first thing to do is what? Equal to sign again. Then you start typing the minimum, which is MIN. It will be mean. The mean there just means minimum. MAX means maximum. Then you click on column H, enter, we have our maximum. The minimum now, sorry. So we have our maximum and we have our minimum. You can also calculate your standard deviation, STV, standard deviation. So which equals to, you start typing your standard deviation, STDVP, and then click on the population served, enter. Standard deviation is a V. So once you've done all this calculation, it's going to guide us on how best to fix those missing values. So we have our statistical analysis. So now we're going to use that analysis to fix the missing value, and it's very easy. You can now decide which one to use. I will always say it's best to use the average, because when you collect average, you get the best result. So I will just select the areas I want to replace. Under my home menu, I will still go to editing. Remember, we have sub-menu, editing. Then I will look for find and select and click on it. Then I will choose replace. Now, you should have your average copied. Make sure you have it on copied or you have it offhead. Then you will now paste it here. I always like to copy it so that I'll be as accurate as possible. What are we finding? We are finding blanks. So you don't need to put anything there because it's blank. What are we replacing it with? We are replacing it with the average that we've just calculated. And once you inserted that in, you click on replace all. Was that clear? We have 20 replacements made. Click OK, and then you can now click that. But replacing everything, you now need to come back to your column H and click on clear filter from population served so that it will return everything back to normal. So now, if we check column H again and scroll down to the bottom, we can see we don't have any more blanks or missing values. So we fixed everything. Does that make sense?